slow walk like that. Look Say hi. Hi, what's your name?
Hi, I'm Charlene.
Okay, good. We are in London! I can't believe it, but we're actually here. It's been, I think, 3 years since I was back, and it honestly feels so deja vu because the last time I was in London, I think I also vlogged, if you guys remember. But yes, I just arrived in London last night. It was a long travel day. We will debrief in a bit, but right now I'm really hungry. We're gonna go get breakfast and do some groceries to stock up the house with some fresh food. We're gonna cook this week, this Airbnb is so gorgeous. I'm gonna show you guys in a bit. Also, I got hair extensions. That's why my hair is crazy long. I don't know how I like it. It's a bit like inconvenient, but it does make me feel like a pop star. I'm gonna tag the place I did my hair extensions. I think that's the only place that that specializes in hair extensions in KL. The reason why I'm here, I think, you know what, I'm gonna sit down later and do a proper debrief, but quick, long story short, short story long. I'm here in London because I wanted to run away. I feel like
because you miss me so much.
Because I miss Charlene so much, and she was here for a month, and I was going through something, and I felt like, you know, when you're stuck in a country for so long, or you're stuck in the same city for so long, you get stuck in a loop and you don't really know that there's life happening outside. And I just wanted to like change my perspective and realize that everything happening in KL is just happening in KL, and there are bigger things happening in the world. And so I booked my flight literally 2 weeks ago. This was a last minute trip. I booked all my places to stay last week, and now I'm here. It doesn't feel real yet. I feel like I'm in a dream, but this is gonna be interesting. I'm gonna name this series London Calling. Tell me if you guys have better ideas, but I wanted to name it that because I wanted a separate series when I'm in London, because I think I'm gonna vlog a lot this trip, and that was also part of like why I wanted to come here, was so I could come up with new content, and like I just wanted to get myself out of my loop, because I feel like if you lived in different countries or different cities, you'll know that they're like different characters that you play. Like I would say London Sherry is different than KL Sherry, and KL Sherry is different to Jakarta Sherry, and having different worlds in different cities is like good for, you're like expanding out of your norm. Because I feel like when I'm stuck in KL and I'm stuck in the loop, I'm doing the same thing. I'm like, I don't really feel like I'm growing. People only really see me in that box that I've created myself in KL. All I do is the same thing every day, same faces all the time. So kind of like pulling myself out of that and taking myself out of my comfort zone, throwing me in a different city with different people, it definitely makes me explore the different sides of my personalities, maybe even my skills, because I wanted to vlog and come up with more content here, collaborate with more videographers and photographers here, as well as I don't know, just find my peace, because I felt like I was losing my mind in KL. And again, I will debrief this in a bit, but let's go get breakfast, brunch, lunch, and then go get the groceries. I'm gonna bring you guys with me with my little pocket DJI. So we're gonna change cameras now. And now you're on the DJI. I want to show you guys our Airbnb properly in a bit because it's so gorgeous. It's so pretty. Look at this. We have a little garden outside. It's just me and Charlene. Khadija is joining us this weekend. We're going to the countryside, and then I'll be back in London again the week after. So I'm here technically for a month, and I booked so many cool Airbnbs and hotels that I wanted to try out. And once I've left the Airbnb or the hotel, then I will like share it with you guys and give you guys some recommendations. I just realized I didn't blend my contour at all. I'll give you guys some good recs because I feel like I really tapped into the cool places this trip. Charlene, can you tell them how cool our Airbnb is?
Our Airbnb is so sick. We even have like a record player.
We have a record player.
I'm still trying to figure out how
Look
to
at all the skylights, the bookshelf.
I told Terry to bring books for me, but
we don't need
sorted. She is a cool girl and she has all these like nice books for us.
Yeah, books that we would actually read.
Yeah.
Show you guys a quick tour really quickly before we leave. When you enter here, this is the first bed. This is the only bedroom. This is the master bedroom. I sleep here. Char sleeps there. I've already like unpacked some of my little goodies, and oh my gosh, this is my new perfume and I'm obsessed with her. She looks like an egg. It's by this brand called The House of Oud. And then moving on, we have a little laundry room to do laundry. I've done a little bit of laundry just now. The toilet is so nice. I like toilets that don't look like other toilets, so the yellow checkered wall is giving me everything. Because, okay, so why I unpacked all of my stuff here is because my face wash exploded in the flight and it's like basically popped off here, so I have to buy a little, maybe like a jar to transfer all this because it's so good. I'm obsessed with this brand. It's the Kose Sekise line, I think, or Sekise the brand. But all I'm using is their stuff. This is their cleansing oil, their face wash, their two balancing oils, this essence, this hydration essence, and their moisturizer. I went on a little brand trip with them like a couple weeks ago, and I've been using their stuff ever since. This is the living room. Love. You can just tell this house was built by a woman for women. And this is the little breakfast nook. So cute, so pretty. This chair is from a church, if you can tell. And look how gorgeous the kitchen is. So pretty and airy and so much natural light. And then we have a little garden here. Because I haven't been in cold weather for so long, I don't really know what my fall winter style is anymore. So I'm gonna discover it this trip. I'm gonna experiment a bit more, but for now I just want to be comfortable. So my pants is from Uniqlo. It is the most comfortable pair of pants ever. I don't know if this is considered sweats, or when I figure out what the actual pants is, I'm going to link it down below, because trust me, you need to buy it and thank me later. I bought 2 different colors. I think it was only 79 ringgit and it's so comfortable. I imagine this is what Skims would feel like. And then I'm wearing a sweater that I also got from Uniqlo because I just wanted like a basic white sweater. Scarf also from Uniqlo, okay? And this trench is from Love Bonito. They gifted it to me and I'm doing a little campaign with them while I'm here. And then Todd's gifted me this bag. They sent it to my house. I just got this bag charm from Shopee, but I don't know if it's the vibe. I just felt like I needed a pop of color. Also doing a campaign with them while I'm here. And that's it. Is that it? Oh, kasut. I haven't figured out what to wear for my kasut, but that's it for my outfit. So now we're gonna go get some breakfast because we're hungry. And okay, the auntie side of me has come out because everyone has sent TikToks about how unsafe it is for your phone. And Shadeen got her phone stolen. So I literally bought a phone strap on Shopee. And I'm tucking in my little Todd's bag underneath my coat. Okay? I'm an auntie. Darlene's breakfast. My breakfast. My favorite thing in the world is hash browns. Look at her, happy, ready to eat. See, it's so funny because they were like the one that went against it first, right?
They were just like, no, I was just like, yeah. Brother, and through him.
Zaim, is it?
No, my brother is after my actual brother. He just, oh, this is actually so good.
Is it?
You wanna try it?
It looked good, I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah.
F you.
I'll give you a bite.
Let's do it.
Okay. It's pretty good, right? It's pretty good, I know.
Wow.
I know.
Were we starving or something?
I don't know.
It's okay.
Make sure that there will be 2 bathrobes in the room. There won't be 2. Thank you. Oh, yes. Okay. So, I'll need a section about brother.
Wait lah.
I don't know. Nothing's official.
Yes, I'll watch you.
Yeah, it's okay.
Yeah, I can.
Oh, this is where it is?
Yeah.
Oh, it looks vibey.
This one. Yeah. I like this color too. It's my first time. Yeah. Charlene is making aglio olio with chicken, and I am making pumpkin soup. Just now I went to Jimmy Farley, which is the optical store, optician. They sell glasses, and that was like one of the places I wanted to go because I really wanted to buy those glasses. The ones that I own now, it's from Lexola. Got them shipped to my friend in Singapore because they don't ship to Malaysia. And I'm not sure if this is an American or English brand, but all the cute girls wear it. Like all the celebs that I saw, like who else was I seeing it? I don't remember who I saw it on, but like all the celebs were wearing these. So I got these, but I feel like I'm looking at the world like I'm squinting, because this is just how much view space, like vision space I get. So I wanted to get big glasses so that I can have like a larger view space. And I also just like how big glasses sit on my face. It just makes my face look even smaller. And I'm not 100% sure which design I like. So I'm gonna let you guys decide and tell me whether I should get those glasses. They are around 200 something pounds with the lenses. Without lenses, it's 135. But after I do all the like, to add power into the glasses, to add the lens into the glasses, it'll cost me like a total of 220 pounds, 225 pounds for the glasses, and it's a bit of a splurge, so I want to make sure I'm getting the right one, and I want you guys to decide for me. So if I hate it and I regret it, I'll blame you instead. So for now, I'm stuck with these girls. I mean, she's cute. I think she was like, I think I spent 700 or 800 on this one. But to be honest, like Lexola is cute and all, it's just that it's a bit like plasticky. It doesn't feel like very sturdy, which I wish it was more sturdy for the price that I paid plus shipping. This is Charlene's. What did you call this? What do you want to name her?
This is oleo, chicken oleo. But we didn't have enough olive oil, so we had to
make do.
I had to make do.
This is my pumpkin soup that I literally did nothing but just heat up. Let's do this pumpkin soup first.
I want to do it like this. Fancy restaurants, you know?
I think you're breaking it. I do have to say, if my sister's watching this, her pumpkin soup is better. Okay. Ow.
Fucking funny. So you really thought I'm just gonna save like £1 and 20 pence?
No, because I really thought like, because one thing with milk is
that you had to.
we don't use it.
That's fair. That's fair.
I forgot to show you guys. I got this little watch. Actually, he was selling it for £58, and then I was like, I really want to get something for under 40. And he was like, oh, for you, darling, I'll give you 45. So I got it. And initially it was like longer, but he shortened it for me. And honestly, I think 45 pounds is quite decent. I went to like Epcot Mall before to look at the vintage watches, and it's actually more expensive there than it is here. And he made this himself. He changed the battery. He cleaned it all up, and now it feels brand new. And I don't know, I love it because it matches my cuff as well. It's so cute, guys. I wanted like a bracelet watch for a long time. I do have like other watches, and I never wear them because I don't like how it looks on my hand. I've got really small wrists. Wow, love it. You guys should check it out. If you guys want to get vintage watches and you're in London, go to Portobello Road. And this man, he was just so sweet. I hope he's having a great time and that he is having a good life. And I hope he's happy. I just love nice people. Hello guys, good morning. It's actually 1 o'clock already. It's Thursday, 17th of October. Coat is DKNY, top is Massimo. Pants are Pretty by Mother Chuckers. Shoes are Machino. Glasses is Lexola. And the bag I'm going to use is Todd's because that's the only mini bag that I brought. Me and Char are going to go walk to a nearby manicurist to fix this abomination. I don't really know what happened here. But recently my nails have been really brittle. It's so annoying. We're going to go get my nails done. This is my nail inspo. Nothing too crazy, something simple so that I can be easy to manage for the time being I'm here. And here's a really sad fact. Manicures here, anything with services that require people are really, really expensive. So haircuts, facials, lash extensions, nails, so incredibly expensive. Like a normal nail salon by the road is gonna cost me like 300 bucks for something that would cost me 100 bucks in Malaysia. Lash extensions, Charlene tried to book lash extensions last night and the total cost was going to be 600 bucks, and I only spent 200 on these bad boys. So never take things for granted as to how cheap things are in KL. After that, me and Shar are gonna go to a mall because Charlie needs to find a cute outfit for tonight. I'm having dinner with my best friend Putri at Ria's. It's a pizza place. That's also in Notting Hill, which isn't too far from where we're staying. So yeah, that is the itinerary of the day. Super chill. I need to sit down and do some work because everyone is looking for me. Everyone is chasing me. And I feel so bad because by the time I wake up, it's already like middle of the day, and it takes me some time to like get into my work mood and like kind of put my working hat on. But anyways, I'm gonna go.
You know, like the immigration at Heathrow is crazy. But my friend was lucky the other day because she came like on an evening flight, but I think morning flights are... That's what I thought.
So this is like the one I really wanted. Yeah. She is like after, it's like 99 for with the lens included. This is true. This is like a different one. And then this is a green one.
That's not anything. Past 1-2 months, he was, and then I noticed he like this girl's hand. I was like, oh, like I was like, okay, whatever. I guess I'm not. After he saw my story.
Hi guys, it's almost 10 o'clock, and before I take off all my makeup, I wanted to tell you guys why I'm here. Because it's not a sherry vlog if I don't overshare, so let me tell you guys. See, I literally wrote this down in my notes so that I will know what I'm covering today. But basically, something happened last month, I think, or it's a month before, that made me really, really sad. So I felt like I needed a reset. I needed time away from my everyday life. I feel like when you are stuck in one place, you get stuck in a loop, in a cycle, and you don't really see further past that. You just like only really see what's in your bubble. And that's why I have this like tendency to kind of run away to different cities every time I feel like I'm stuck or I'm not really happy with something, just because the perspective helps. Because when you go out of your comfort zone, when you go out of your bubble, you go halfway across the world, you realize like I am just a small story out of a billion other stories, and whatever it is that I'm stressing over really isn't that big of a deal. And like nothing was ever that serious, but I made it a big deal, obviously, because you deal with your life every day. You don't ever get a break from your own life, and so much obviously small things can seem a lot bigger when you're up close. But when you take a minute to give yourself perspective, obviously not everyone can like pick up their bags and just travel the next day, but if I have that luxury and if you have that luxury, I would recommend you to take it, because traveling and seeing other parts of the world really makes you realize how small KL is, specifically KL. So the whole itinerary of this trip is to reset and detox. So a lot of sound baths, meditation, I want to do Pilates, a lot of slow days and spending time with my best friends. And oh my gosh, planning this trip made me so emotional because it made me reflect on like the last time I was here, which was 3 years ago. And like this is probably not the most glamorous thing to admit, but the last time I was here I really didn't have that much money. I had just graduated from university, and my parents are the type where after university, after you get your degree, we should not be financially responsible for you anymore. You need to figure it out on your own. So after university, I was really questioning like the direction of my career. I remember the vlog that I did talked a lot about having a lot of questions about my career and not knowing where I wanted to go next. I had to tumpang people's houses. I had to like stay at my friend's house. I had to stay at my sister's house. I didn't have the luxury of having my own place, because if any of you guys know how expensive London is, especially like hotels or like places to stay, and I remember having to like ask people if I could stay at their place so that I could like go around London and save up my money. I even like budgeted like how much I would use the Ubers. Instead, I would always use public transport. Even makan-makan, I would always like kind of be a bit nervous giving my card, hoping that it wouldn't get declined. And I remember, yeah, just like sticking to that budget because I didn't have much of my own money. And I would say like even living here when I was studying, it's just so different because I was living off of my parents' money, and I never felt like I was never really that comfortable spending their money. I was always like very I'm segan to ask them for more allowance. Whatever they gave me, I would like work within the budget they gave me. And this time around, when I was planning my trip, it was a spontaneous trip. So I booked my flight like 2 weeks ago. And basically last week I did all the bookings for the places I was going to stay. I booked 4 different places that I'm staying in this whole... So I'm here for 1 month-ish, like give or take. And I'm staying at 4 different places. And I love hotels. I love like different experiences. I really love interior and architecture and just anything beautiful. I just love aesthetically pleasing things. So when I was booking my stays, I wanted to book like hotels and Airbnbs that I felt like were a vibe. And as I was booking it, I got really emotional because I remember like this was a luxury I didn't have a couple of years ago. Like I had to stick within a budget just a couple of years ago. And now I have the luxury of like booking places and giving myself that experience. And oh my gosh, I'm gonna cry. Oh my god, why am I so sad? And I know it's like not a big deal. I know like for some people like, oh my gosh, why is she making this such a big deal? But it's like a win. And you don't have to wait for the private jets or the Birkins to be like, wow, you did that. I'm so proud of you, because I am proud of myself. And I didn't really like limit myself this time around. I gave myself all the little experiences that I wanted to give myself. I got to do it this trip, and I was just so proud of myself because I didn't feel limited like I did just a couple years ago, because that was 3 years ago. Like if I was to look back at the video that I posted 3 years ago, I had so many questions about my career. I had so many questions about my direction, and I probably wasn't feeling very secure financially because at that time I didn't even work. And to think that like everything that I was, oh my god, I'm crying. Let me just, I don't know how to explain it, but like everything that I was so worried about ended up becoming even better than I could have ever imagined. And like everything that I secretly was manifesting really just materialized into real life. And I mean, I'm grateful, and I'm like, people can say that I'm dramatic or whatever, but being grateful for the small things even is so important. Like planning this trip, it really like opened my eyes. And because you know, sometimes when you're like dealing with day-to-day life, you're so desensitized to like all the things happening in your life that you don't realize you've upgraded so much and you've grown and evolved so much. And I don't know, like I'm proud that I'm able to take care of me and my family. Oh my gosh, I'm gonna cry seeing this. And I'm like, oh my gosh, why am I crying? I'm like 100% sure that Sherry from 3 years ago is so proud of who I am today. And this is such a funny thing to cry about, all because I booked a couple Airbnbs. But even before I left, like when I was showing my mom, oh my god, why am I crying? Even when I was like showing my mom the places I was going to stay at, she was like, oh my gosh, wow, it's gonna be so fun. She was like, oh, I'm so jealous, I wish I could go with you. And then she said, but it's okay, Sherry, you worked really hard. You deserve this, go have fun. And I swear to God, I was gonna cry when she said that, because my mom, she rarely shows emotion. So when she said that, oh my god, it was like so validating. Oh my god, why am I crying so much? Especially because of the mindset that I was at. I think my mom knew I was sad before I came here. And she was like, oh, this is all a product. This is all a product of your hard work, and you're able to give this to yourself, so enjoy it. And that meant the world to me, because I've never heard my mom say that to me in my life. Like, now the older that I get, the more like I appreciate the relationship I have with my parents, because I'm able to be so open and like honest with them, and they know when I'm not doing okay. And usually they'll always tell me like, oh, don't overspend, don't go travel, try to save your money, invest your money. But then like something about this trip, she was just like, go have fun, go treat yourself, go enjoy yourself, you've been working so hard, enjoy your holiday. So coming on this trip, that was like my #1 intention, was to sit with my feelings and just reset and just find my center again. And you know what, like, I don't know what I'm saying here, and I'm crying on camera, but I'm proud of me. And if you're watching this, whatever small milestone you've reached, you should be proud of yourself. Sorry for all that. I'm gonna go take my makeup off now and go to sleep and edit this video, because I want to post this up soon. Sorry for talking your ear off and crying on camera. That's embarrassing, but I'm gonna go to sleep now. Bye guys.